Hey YouTube, Sougan Blade here with a review of the Buster Gear Series 02 Ichigan Buster. So this is the main gun type weapon for the Go Buster. It's also used as a single reflex or single lens reflex camera. The Ichigan being single lens. So here we have Ichigan Buster down there, and that's a little cryptic font. Red Buster, it's time for Buster, blah blah blah. All that fun stuff, changes. Really cool wallpaper potential up here. Love that. Now on the back here we just got all of the cool things it does. Originally wasn't going to pick up the weapons, but I do like cameras. I don't know everything about them, but I do like them. And really this thing was just too cool to pass up. Cool, my little turntable actually works with this thing. So here we have the Ichigan Buster in the camera mode. So as you can see, it's a very, very traditional camera with a very, very large lens attached to it. Pretty modern looking at the same time. Personally, I like it. We have shot and zoom there, the big shutter lens right here, the zoom knob right there. Dial right here that doesn't move, some buttons, and then the trigger, as you can see, or here rather. And then this would be where you turn it for the individual powers and all the little individual lens settings that most cameras have nowadays. So as you can see, the switch is right here. Just turn it on and then that activates. This right here is the snapshot button and also the main noise activator. And you can hold it down for action shots and all that fun stuff. That's all it does. There is a light on the front, as you can see right there. It'd be kind of cool if the light was actually up here or somewhere where the flash would be. I think that'd be pretty neat. But I guess the flash could be right there. But anyway, that is all for camera mode. You can zoom, so if we bring this down, note that it does extend well past that. Personally, I would have liked it if you could just do shot and then zoom and would stop there. But I guess I wanted kids to be able to mimic a actual zoom lens and be able to move it past that. But anything past this little zoom is the activated zoom mode. So this opens up a bit and you get a deeper click. So that's pretty cool. Switch that back, close that up. To activate the Buster mode, all we're going to do is hold down the OK button, and this will extend out. Note that it can extend all the way up here and lock. That might be for a feature attachment, which I'll talk about later. But you're going to want it right about here to make the trigger. Press the button right here, and this will swing around. Make the transformation noise. As you can see, it is a very small handle. It can fit my hand slightly, but it's more comfortable if I bring my pinky down here as a brace. Obviously, this right here is fairly reminiscent of the size in the show. However, the handle is much smaller, mostly because this itself is a little bit smaller than the prop in the show. But it's not really all that bad. People with a lot bigger hands than me, which is pretty much most of the population of the U.S., and probably other countries as well, might have a difficult time fully holding it. But it's definitely doable. So hold down the trigger. So you get that one standard firing sound. It does light up right here. Still no lights anywhere else. So you have that, and then to activate the final Buster,
it's time for Buster.
So you get it's time for Buster, pull the trigger, lights. So you get that noise, and that is all. You can repeat that if you want. Yay! So, like I said before, that will bring up here and lock. It doesn't change the sound. But obviously there's going to be some sort of combination in the future where that would be a necessity. Possibly with the dry blade, or yeah, dry blade. I hate saying it like that, but that's how it is. So switch this up, close that. The lens can come off. You just press this and the lens pops right off. As I said before, it does combine with the Ichigan Buster. So I've got, or the Ichigan Buster, the Sougan Blade. I've got that already ready to go. For more information about the Sougan Blade, check out the review of that coming up next in my lineup of Go Buster reviews. If you're watching this after the fact, go ahead and go check it out. I'll put a link in the description or something. So that just locks in like this. It's time for a special buster. And fire. So this is what it looks like all combined. More on this in the Sougan Blade review, but I just wanted to show the fact that it can combine. So, Shuki, how does this work? As you can see right here, hopefully, yep, there we go. There's 3 pins right there on the little connector piece. Blade, the lens right here, has these 2, which would be the, can we see them? There we go. Those 2, which would be these second 2 pins right here. The Sougan Blade is making noises at me. Has light anywhere? These 2, which would be the first 2 pins. So basically, the speculation going on now is that we already know about the transpod. I don't think that's going to connect with this at all. And the drive blade, which might connect with this. The speculation right now is that there will be other weapons, there we go, and other buster gear that can combine with this to make the other noises. Using pens, chopsticks, screwdrivers, anything of the like, you can press these other buttons down to preview the noises. So I went ahead and did that, and also thanks to Neko Dragon for tweeting about this and posting about it. So we know about this. So I'll go ahead and record those, and you can go ahead and listen to those right now.
It's time for Special Buster. 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 It's time for Special Buster.
So really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what other sorts of devices come out that can attach to this. So we'll see what purpose those other sounds hold. As for now, I really, really, really recommend the Ichigan Buster. Yeah, there really isn't all that much lights besides a single one right there. But there are a fair amount of sounds. It feels nice in the hand. It does actually feel like a real camera, too. The gun mode does feel nice. I wish the handle was a little bit bigger or featured some sort of like extender. Like this part could pull out a little bit more. To make it still compact, but enough to hold most hands. The kids will have an easy time holding this. The adult collectors might or might not, depending on how big your hand is. Mine's pretty small. But, yeah, all in all, really, really awesome weapon. I'm glad I picked it up, because it is really fun. And like I said, it combines with a Sougan Blade. It can combine with more weapons in the future, possibly, if those pins are any sort of clue to that. So I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of photography. I definitely recommend picking this up just based on prospect that it's a camera gun, which is what I thought was pretty cool. So easily recommended. You can check out ShukenShinobi.com for all the latest updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course, check out RidersRangersandRebels.com, bringing the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. So take care and have a great one. Bye.